Alright, hi guys, welcome to part 2. I do have a hair and pigtails because today we're going to be doing special effects. Now, today's special effects is going to be really easy, very simple. You can use these as products you probably have around the house, or not, never mind. Alright, what you're going to need mainly is this, liquid latex. This is my favorite brand, it's Spirit. You can get like cheap liquid latex from your party store or something, but trust me, it's not the same. So, and you're going to need a little mold or a bowl to put it in, but do not pour too much because then it'll go to waste. So what I'm going to use is this little thing right here, which like when you buy a product and you take it out and you see this part, perfect. That's actually a case to my new Demon Blood, since my other one is like gone. Okay, so I've been getting a lot of requests for my haul that I did a while ago. It was right here, and I have a lower shirt on today, so I could put it right here. I'm not sure if I'm going to be doing the heart tutorial. I don't know. But let's get started and stop rambling. I'm going to be putting on some music, but if you don't want to hear the music, I don't know what to tell you. It is in Japanese. All of it will be in Japanese. I'll try not to put it too loud. But I love this music. Okay. I'm not sure if I already mentioned this or not, but my hair is in pigtails, so my hair doesn't get in my way. I would put it back, like in a ponytail, then I'd look like a founding father or something. And this is brand spanking new. Have not even used it. These run $16.99 per bottle, so it's almost 20 bucks, which isn't bad. And now to open it, I'm just going to use tweezers since, yeah, this stuff stinks. Okay. I squirted a little bit out, and I'll get more if I need more. Sassy like that. Alright, so what you're mainly going to need is something to apply like liquid latex with. So, I'm going to use a sponge. Just a regular makeup sponge will work. Make it sticky real fast. Now just put it on the, just put a little bit on the area you're doing the hole. And mine's going to be pretty big, so about that much. You could always make them bigger or smaller. Now, get some tissue, regular tissue paper. Now, if you have 2-ply, make it 1-ply. Which may take me a while. Okay. And you're going to rip it. Just in little pieces. You want the jagged edges. Don't make them straight. Okay. And you're going to lay it on there before it dries completely. Try to cover the entire surface, but try to prevent overlapping. Every time the song changes, I'll probably announce the name. If you guys are curious about it, probably step into the camera, which should be good. And the tissue is absolutely it's absolutely helpful. So you don't have to use a lot of liquid latex because, as you see, it is kind of pricey if you don't have a job, or you're probably not going to use it as much, so why buy a big bottle? They do have smaller bottles you can buy for $6. And I don't have the container, but I used to have one of those until I realized that I use it a lot. So why not go out and buy a big bottle? Some Halloween stores are all year round, and ours are only seasonal, so they only come around once a year. Okay, now as you see, I'm applying a second coat over the one we just did. And when you try to do what I just did, try not to do that. Your hands will stink. I'm just saying, because the stuff really does stink. And I have it like dripping down in places. I don't know where to wipe it. Okay, we're good. Now do it again before it dries, because the stuff does kind of dry quick. Unless you have a lot, then it'll dry a little slower. Now what the tissue paper does, it adds depth. Like once we cut it open and everything, it just gives it the texture, I guess. Not depth. Well, that too. Try not to use long pieces like I just did, because you'll see why. Now, I've been doing special effects for a long time. But yet again, I've been doing makeup for a long time too. They do tend to take a while. I don't think I'm going to edit this video because I want you guys to see each and every step without an edit. And I'm not sure if I dropped anything or not. We'll get it later. Alright, now just wait for this to dry a little bit. It's kind of like eyelash glue. You have to wait until it gets tacky. So, yeah. And if you see some spots that you may have missed, you can go ahead and cover that up. You're just going to keep wanting to repeat the steps over and over and over until you get it, till you get the thickness, or as deep as you want it to go. Personally, the deeper the better. The more realistic it'll appear. I don't think I said what the song's name is. It's Anemone by Miji Bray. Now you don't want to focus too much on the edges. The center is where it's really going to count. And if this happens and looks like magic, then I guess it means you're doing it right. And also remember, the more jagged the edges are, the more realistic your wound will look. I think maybe like 1 or 2 more coats and then it'll be good. And make sure you have enough on there. And try to blend out any harsh edges. Because you want this to look as realistic as possible. Okay, now hopefully this turns out the way I want it to do. The way I want it to. Okay, now let's just wait a while. Wait a while until it dries. I don't think we'll need the latex anymore, so if you're like me and like to clear up your space as you work along, it's a good time to do it. Now me, I have a bin full of my special effects stuff. So, that's what I do. Has spirit gum. Spirit gum is about $6. And I have the remover with it too. Spirit gum comes in a very, very small bottle, which I wish they sold bigger bottles at the Halloween store that I go to, and they do not. Unless I missed it. Okay. And this song's a little too slow for right now. Okay. I'm not sure if this one already played or not. It's Shizuru by the Gazette. Okay, and alright, it's kind of dry. So what we're going to do is grab a powder and we're going to set it in place. It could also be skin colored, which I highly prefer. So you're just going to blend that in with your skin. And if it doesn't get that blended, it is okay, because we can always go back later and do that. Okay, so it's more blended than it was before. And if you want to go drastic, you can do a tiny bit, and I mean tiny bit, of foundation and put it on a sponge. The only reason why I say a tiny bit is because you don't want to make the latex too wet, because then it won't come out right. It'll come out soggy and gross. And I pulled a little bit too little. Well, actually, it's just enough. And then you can go over it again with your powder. Just to lock the foundation in place. Okay. So it'll look like this. You can barely see it, so it's good. I mean, you can see it, but it's not like fake. I mean, I'm done. You know what I mean. I think I put away I did. Okay. You are going to need tweezers, or if you have a scalpel, you're going to want to tear a hole in yourself. Here we go. And it's going to look like this. So you just want to rip a hole. You can use your 2 fingers if you're hardcore like that. And you're going to want to tear this open. It might hurt just a little bit since it is or was attached to your skin. And if you're hairy, I feel so bad. You shouldn't have done this. Oh yeah, that's delicious. Messing around. I'm so weird. Okay. Yeah, this hole is great. You guys want to see your hole? Oh yeah. And just clear up anything right here. Since it dripped, got hard right there, so just taking some of that out. Dude, this looks so cool. Look. I don't know if I can like put this back, but it's what it looks like. And it's like really deep. So that's what that looks like. It looks really cool. Okay, now also we're going to do is add color to it, but not too much color to make it look fake. Okay, so what I'm going to be doing is adding some reds and blues to give it that bruised look. And maybe a little bit of purple too, but you can't go overboard on the purple. Or any color for the matter. Okay. And I'm just going to be using a brush like this. It looks a mess because that's how I want it to look. So it gives that rough effect. Since I don't have a steeple, which would be preferably for this. So I kind of made my own steeple. And it just adds the nastiness to it. You want it to be gross. When people look at it, they're going to want to throw up. That's your goal. Okay. I'm just going to be using a harder brush so I can scrape out some because my eyeshadow somehow hardened. I haven't used them in a while, in my defense. I'm just still using the red here. But again, not trying to go overboard and use too much red. This is so... I get so excited when I do this stuff because each time it just fascinates me. Then some purple. Purple is my favorite color. What's your favorite color? Leave your favorite color in the comments. And some blue, but I'm using light blue. May have used a little bit too much of the purple. Looks weird. But we can always fix that. If you use too much of one color, just try to make it even. I have no other advice for you except don't do it again. Now, in here is my eyeliner, and I always use my red eyeliner, which I should have got out before I even started this video, because now it's going to take me forever to find. Oh, I found it. It's tiny, that's why I can't find it half the time. Okay. I got this from Sephora for like $3 or $4. And it looks like this. You should sharpen it if it's dull. If you have a red, something red. I don't care if you use Sharpie, which I probably wouldn't do if you were going to school the next day or anywhere. If you have a red washable marker, that might work too. Never tried it, but you don't know. Me, I'm just going to be using a red eyeliner or lip liner. Lip liner is probably best. It's hard to find red eyeliner. And make sure you get everywhere, like even in the deep parts, even though you won't be able to see it. Yup. Okay. Looks great. Yeah, so everything should be covered inside and out. Everything. Feels really weird. It tickles a little bit too. Okay, enough being weird. Well, now that we have the basis, it's time to fill it up. Gonna want to blend some of the color in too. Blend out the edges. I know. Okay. Now for... Okay, I have a little bit of demon blood, so I'm going to... Oh, before... Whoa! Almost forgot. Black. You're gonna want to add black in the edges, just to give it some depth. Just like around the circumference of your circle. Yes, I went all mathematic on you. Even the parts you cannot see, like I said. It looks really weird because you'll start to see it underneath, like right here. It's crazy. It's like transparent skin. Put some up on your flap. Oh yeah. And, oh, I didn't even show you the palette I was using. Okay, I'm using Black Heart Beauty. It's a lip palette. Got it from Hot Topic. Then I'm going to be using this palette now. Same Black Heart one, but different colors. I'm going to be using the darkest red, which I've used a lot of. As you see, I have almost nothing left in here at all. Because I do these so much. Using the darkest red and steepling it inside. Never noticed the song was playing. I'm so sorry. It's kind of sad. I would tell you what it's called, but I'm pretty sure. Oh, it's Lost Brain. A lot of things kind of look like they're all in Japanese characters, so I can't read Japanese. Then I'm taking the other reds and just putting it in there too. And you can also do some on top of it to give it that really nasty look. You guys ready for the other part? It's gonna get gross in here. Liquid glycerin. One of my favorite things to use. This liquid glycerin, you can get... I didn't buy it. I asked my dad to buy it for me. I don't know where he got it from. But I'm pretty sure they have it at the store. No, duh. You know what I mean. Like a pharmacy or something. Could be there. Okay, so... I don't think I'm going to apply it to a... Yeah, I am. Okay, I'm going to just drip a little bit on the brush. And I'm going to just put it over it. And then open it again. It just gives it that nasty, slimy look. Now, after this video, if I lose all my friends, it's okay. Now I'm going to take my demon blood, because who doesn't have demon blood in their bathroom? Kind of hard to open. I'm very weak. Oh yeah. That's nice. And just squirt it in there. I like to start above it and then let it drip out. some on top. And when it leaks, just try to stop it. Steeple it. Okay. Oh, we're not done. We are going to be using, I'm using my homemade fake blood, and then we're going to go in and use some real fake blood. But I like my homemade fake blood because it's more clumpy, and it just spit all over me. But it's okay. I forgive it. Yeah. I'm just gonna let that drip down. And use any kind of brush that you want for this. And just scoop out a whole chunk and just smudge it in there. Get off the steeple some right there. And get underneath your flaps too. Alright, and before we finish, my hands are so gross. Your hands are gross, that means you did a fantastic, fabulous job. And if they're so clean, you didn't put any effort inside. Just joking. Just joking. And vampire blood to complete it, which is more of a gel. And it gives it that extra something. Now, I do believe we are finished. Your hole looks great. Hopefully. Okay, I kind of like my hole. You guys want to see my hole? Alright, so today's challenge, let's go to someone and say, hey, you want to see my hole? See what they say. Leave comments below, and also tag me in your pictures if you actually did try this. I want to see. Go to my Instagram at N3L3NAKNIV3Z and then tag me in it. I would love to see it. Alright, hope you guys have a fantastic and fabulous job. Fantabulous job. I meant day. Ugh. Today. Told you it was long. Alright, well, see you guys in the next video, and leave comments also below if you guys want to see something else. Alright, see ya. Love you.